when people say, "Oh, I'm not really impressed with Taylor Swift's album. It's a bit too fun and silly and goofy." It's like, "Well, babe, with the current state of things, do we really need a sad album? I don't think I can handle it anymore." Hi, hello, and welcome to Life of Script. My name is Yaz. I am your host. I want to talk about the Taylor Swift album, the Olivia Dean album, and the Sabrina Carpenter album. Taylor Swift just brought out her Life of a Showgirl album, which is the 12th studio album. It was released on October 3rd, and she produced it with, or recorded it with, producers Max Martin and Shellback, who are these like Swedish powerhouses in pop music. I think Max Martin specifically has made Kesha's Kiss and Tell, Dinosaur Song, Blow, Crazy Beautiful Life, Grow a Pair. Oh, I love those ones. He's done Katy Perry, California Girls, Teenage Dream, Pink, Raise Your Glass. Ooh, that's a good one. He's also done Glee. Right. He's done Glee, which is interesting. He's done Wide Awake. What a banger. He's also done Taylor Swift, We Are Never Getting Back Together, 22, I Knew You Would Trouble. So we are obviously on to a good start with these sort of producers. When I first listened to this, so I'm a Taylor Swift fan for sure. I really, really enjoy her music. I think she is a really good lyricist, and she's also good at knowing what is a bop. She's good at knowing what will hit the charts. So I think she's a bit of a mogul in terms of the music industry. She writes a lot, which is great. And I'm not saying every song is like a work of art, but I think the consistency of good songs makes her one of the greats. I also think she sings really well, even though people say she doesn't have, a great range. I think her range is perfect. And you know what I think she's good at? Singing, like talking, singing. I think I don't know what you call that, but she's really good at being able to talk and make that singing. I don't know how else to explain it. Okay, songs. The Fate of Ophelia. This one's good. Fate of Ophelia is a pop for me, like really pops off. I think it's a great first song on her album. I think that she's brought out her music video for it now, so that's exciting. The 1989 album I could see it in, and 1989 was really when I became a real Swiftie. So I think I really like that song. I think it really fits well with 1989. Elizabeth Taylor, it's a good song. Doesn't really hit for me, but I also think, you'd put it in the background and I'd be like, Elizabeth Taylor. So can't really say much about that one. Opalite, banger. Again, lover, 1989 vibes, which makes sense because I think Max Martin also produced 1989, if I think about it now. Yeah, I think he did. Opalite, good, banger, easy to listen to. The whole concept of this album is that it's easy to listen to, whereas I feel like in her last few, they've been ones where I've been like, I don't know about it, and then as I listen to it, it gets better and better for me. So these ones have been easy. Father Figure, banger. That one's my favorite. I don't really have much to say about that except that I just like the way it sounds. Eldest Daughter doesn't resonate with me as I am the youngest daughter, but good song nonetheless. Ruin the Friendship, not doing much for me to be quite honest, but I'll give it another listen to. Actually Romantic, I like it. It's a play on, the beef that she has with Charlie XCX. I don't know why people really care about it so much. It's just funny. And it's just a bit of a laugh about it all. Wishlist. Wishlist gives me she wants to be Kesha, but she doesn't hit the mark. Like, why have we got dollar signs in Wishlist? I don't like it. Wood is good, but only because I love Jackson 5. Nah, Wood pops off, but it's a good song, but I don't have any care towards it. Does that make sense? It's a bop, but I don't really care about it. Cancelled. Uh, it's really millennial. I like it though. Again, a bop. Doesn't really do much for me. Don't really resonate with it, but it's a bop. Honey, I actually quite like Honey. I think Honey's really, really good. I think not many people have talked about Honey, so I'm going to say I quite like Honey. Life of a Showgirl, banger. Absolute fucking banger. I don't know what crack she's put in that one. I also think it's probably because I also like Cool by Jonas Brothers, but I think Life of a Showgirl is cracked out good. I love when she talks about fame. For instance, one of my favorite songs is in the Red album. Let me find that for you. What is it called? The Lucky One. The Lucky One is so, 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 so good. And when I heard The Life of a Showgirl, I was like, oh, this is a bit of a sister version to The Lucky One. The Lucky One's definitely really sad. And I think The Life of a Showgirl is really, really, really like an older sister version of that. I also think, and I've noticed this a lot, and this is obviously my opinion, obviously, I'm on a podcast talking about my own opinion of this album, but I think Taylor Swift's best work in terms of lyricism is when she's talking in third person. So when she's talking about or providing a story or a narrative or um you know that's really a story. For instance, Folklore is pretty much all a story, and so is Evermore. And I think that's where her best lyricism is. It's like very poetic, and I think she writes better in third person. I don't know why that is. That's just my opinion. But The Lucky One as well, Life of a Showgirl, these things when she talks in third person or it's kind of a removed, you know, uh, commentary on what she's dealt with or what a girl's dealt with or what, women will deal with. I think she writes really, really well. So that's my opinion. I think the album itself is probably not what most people expected, but you know what? It'd be boring if we got exactly what we expected. Um, that means that she's not really delving into challenging music, and she's not doing stuff that shocks and wows and keeps her relevant. So, in my opinion, I think it's a really good album. It's not my favorite album, but I think there's really good bangers in there, and I would say the same feeling that I have for Midnights. And Midnights has bangers, but I'm not like obsessed with the album. Her best album to date is Red still, so argue with a wall. Okay, Olivia Dean album. Wow. Olivia Dean's album. Hang on, I'm just going to search it up so I have all the tracks in front of me. Olivia Dean's album has to be one of the most succinct and tight albums I've listened to in a really long time. I think every song marries up really well to the next song. I think they all sound uh what's the word I'm thinking of? Melodically? Melodically? I think that's the right word. They all marry up melodically as well. So there's no song that I'm like, this doesn't fit the overall theme. I think that the fact that she has such little amount of songs in this album is actually a really, really smart choice. I think that sometimes when we have so many songs to choose from, it does feel like the theme gets carried away into the mist and it's lost. So this is such a tight album to me. I think every song could have been a single. Every song to me hits. I personally love it. I love it so much. I think I would play this Sunday morning. It's like just something that you wake up to. It's a beautiful, beautiful album. I think it's one of my favorite albums, and it reminds me a lot of how much I loved Hosier's album. What was it called now? Hosier album. Well, it's self-titled, so that's lovely. It reminds me a lot of Hosier's album, his debut album called Hosier. In terms of how tight and thematic and melodically aligned it was throughout all the songs. That's what it reminds me of. I think it's beautiful, and I think it's one of those songs, one of those albums that will consistently work and remain really timeless. So now my third album, which is Sabrina Carpenter's one. Again, I'm looking it up for you. Sabrina Carpenter has really grown on me as an individual. I think her music before 2024 didn't really do it for me. I didn't really understand the hype. There wasn't obviously much hype to begin with. She kind of catapulted from Short and Sweet, but and obviously Taylor Swift's Eras tour. But Short and Sweet really did it for me. I really, really liked it. I thought it was a great not debut album, sorry, debut album in my mind, because that's the first album I properly listened to. I think it was a really, really great album for her to get famous off. She really is a performer, which I really respect. I think she really becomes a brand in of itself. It's a lot like Taylor Swift, really. And I think it's a really great album. Man's Best Friend, when I first listened to it, I was like, we were in Sardinia, we were driving around, Bridie played it. Wasn't loving the songs. I was a bit like, oh damn, like I really love Short and Sweet, and I'm a bit disappointed. However, knowing myself, I continue to listen to it in the background, when I'm not like entirely focusing on the song, and when I'm just like listening to it as I do my errands and my tasks and whatever else I do during the day. And I've realized that this is such a great fucking album. I love it. It is brilliant. I think her strongest one, Man Child, is really strong as a song. But my favorite is Sugar Talking. And my second favorite is When Did You Get Hot? And then if we're gonna go into third favorites, babe, they're all on par. What the hell? Go Go Juice, Nobody's Son, and Man Child. Easy. So every song on that album is a banger. The one that lets it down is Don't Worry, I'll Make You Worry. I don't know if anyone really likes that song. I don't personally I think if you removed it, it wouldn't affect the album's tightness. It reminds me a lot of Smile in her Short and Sweet, which again didn't really do it for me as well, but that personal opinion. I am just really happy about the amount of good albums that are coming out this year, because you know what? The news right now is horrific and awful, and such tragic, disgusting, vile news is coming out day in, day out. The world is at a very bad place. And I think it would be my 13th reason if music was also in a bad place. So I just wanted to thank artists right now because they're bringing out real bangers. Thank you. Royal Otis, Spacey Jane, Role Model, all these people are bringing out bangers of albums, and it's just like a relief in the midst of the chaos of the news and everything that's happening. So I think when people say, oh, I'm not really impressed with Taylor Swift's album, it's a bit too fun and silly and goofy. It's like, well, babe, with the current state of things, do we really need a sad album? I don't think I can handle it anymore. I don't think I can handle it, to be quite real with you. So, yeah. And then I'd say in terms of my favorite song, out of all of them. Okay, so my favorite, I did say Sugar Talking. Sugar Talking, just like she has this like low, low, is it vibrato? I don't know what to call it, like a low tone in this song. And she really hits with this low pitch, I don't know what it's called, guys. It's just lower and it sounds cool. I really like that. And then my favorite song on Olivia Dean's album is got to be Let Alone the One You Love. That one had me gagged. That one is incredible, and I've seen it. It's just beautiful. I've seen it. Put it in another make another Love Actually movie and put I've seen it in there, honestly. That song is like Love Actually soundtrack. And then I would say for Taylor Swift's one, it's gotta be Life of a Showgirl. I said it's got crack in it. Father Figure is a close second, though. Fate of Ophelia is also really good. Life of a Showgirl, I don't know why, it just really gets me going. I think people love to hate on things, and I just wanna say sometimes it's actually okay to like things, guys. It's actually okay to like things and not to follow the hate train that sometimes comes with Taylor Swift songs. So, something to think about, everyone. Alright, that's my quick little, review of Life of a Showgirl, Taylor Swift, The Art of Loving by Olivia Dean, and Man's Best Friend by Sabrina Carpenter. Thank you for listening. This is Life Off Script. My name is Yaz again, and I'm glad you listened, and I'm glad that you stuck around to the end. What the hell? Thanks, guys. Follow me on Instagram, Life Off Script Pod, and same for TikTok. Okay, love ya. Much love. Bye bye.